Go.
So that's what you were screaming at him? I hope you lose? I hope he's
Not you. I'm part of this too now. I hope we lose. You'll learn. You'll never do. You watch this. You don't do stuff like that in a 10-point game. You finish people off. But you know what? He's the greatest kid. And it was a lesson. I'm not mad at him. I love him. He's like a son. But he's done too much of that. Like a hero's pass for no reason. You know, but again, you know, how about Andrew Harrison? I love what he did late. I went at his brother because I've seen his brother make many shots. His brother missed a shot, and he's looking at me. Are you not watching the game? Go at me. And then I went at him, and he's the one that threw the pass into Carl, and Carl scores, and, you know, so it was good.
Cal, by the last minute or so, did you kind of hope you win?
Yeah, I never want to lose, but I'm saying to them, I want them to know I'm not worried about losing. It's not going to change me, us, this, nothing. I'm not worried about it. This is about us getting better. We played a team, LSU, you got to give them credit now. I mean, the way they played, the way they fought, they never stopped. They were playing 6 guys, and I did not think they could stay up with us for 40 minutes. I thought about the 7-minute mark. When did he get that chin-up technical? So it inspired them and killed us. But I thought about that time we'd get them because they were playing 6 guys. But you know what? They never went away. They never stopped. Having Trey back gives us a little deeper rotation. We can get back to playing the way we need to play. But, you know, we got lessons here. And we're the 5th youngest team in the country. It's not like they know they've been through this.
Your 7-3 run to finish the game. You're doing well again.
We stopped them 5 straight times. That's what we did. And then we rebounded. We didn't rebound. I mean, literally, Trey didn't get it, Carl didn't get it, Willie didn't get it, and won. I mean, what? What happened? There was a guy in between me. Okay, you're out. You know, I mean, you got to get those. Late in the game, we got every one of the free rebounds, and we stopped them 5 straight times. We're a defensive team. That's what we are.
Coach, you faced early run from LSU and Devin get you 7 out of 9. What do you think about the way Devin?
Who's that?
Devin.
Devin played well. I mean, Andrew and Devin and those guys kept us in the game. How were we up at halftime? And then you saw the game going the way we wanted. And then it grabbed the rim. I mean, what did you just do? Are you out? Again, what's the big deal? What? And that's why a young player, you know, and I know how good he is. I mean, this kid is really, really good. I mean, there may be other big guys that are really good. I like my big guy.
Do you think he was inspired by Willie's dunks to try to...
No, that's the stuff he does right now.
When they went to the monitor, did you come out of that and draw up that lob? That's going to be the turning point for you guys.
Absolutely. I don't...
Now, Andrew went through a similar, wasn't like Carl, but earlier in the game you told him, you walk it up the floor, I'm taking you out.
Right.
He responded as well.
Yeah, I just said, you're not playing that way. I refuse to let you look that way. You will attack or you're coming out. And then you watched him, and he was as good as any guard in the country. The way he played today, the way he attacked. He can play that way, but I'm going to say this. It's really hard because you got to go, and you got to be on top, and you got to be alert, and you got to be in shape, and you got to... I'd rather do that for a couple minutes and then kind of jog. And then he was great.
Coach, your players were saying nights and atmospheres like this are nothing new wherever they go. You know, black out, white out, T-shirts, all that. I mean, what was your take on the crowd?
Oh, it was great. It was great. And the bus driver told me we could get here in 10 minutes. So he works at LSU. It took us 40 minutes to get here. We almost couldn't warm up. I said, you said 10 minutes. Yeah, I was just kidding. I said, what? He's an assistant AD at LSU. Got us here right before game time.
How these dunks that Willie's getting, is that indicative of more assertive play on his part?
That's who he is. Be who you are. Go play, man. You know, get off the floor, block shots. Do what you do. I'm trying to tell all these kids, there's nothing holding you back. I don't hold you back. You could say that, or come out when I make a mistake, and you all look and say, no, you don't. No, that's not true. Well, I've always said that since high school. You can't say that anymore. I want you to perform and play. We'll take the results. Let's see how good we can be. We weren't as good defensively today, but then again, they were pretty good.
I know there's things to be critical about, but I mean, how impressed are you that each time they're in a close game situation, they keep finding ways to pull it out?
It's important. It's important because, again, the other side of it, what I've always tried to do with my teams is I think it's really important that you get a 10-game win streak at some point in your year. You got to get 10 in a row. Do you know why I think that?
So that everyone else is trying to end it?
Because at the end of the year, you got to get 6, and you got to know you can get 10. So my teams, I'm always trying to drive us to go on win streaks. 10 is a good number. 24 is better, but 10 is a good number. And so, you know, this team right now is learning from some close wins. Will we get dinged? Maybe. Whatever happens, we'll deal with it. We'll use it to benefit us. This thing, Carl almost learned a mean, nasty message and lesson, and our fans would have, I said, you're going to have to deal with it. And he came back, and I'll tell you, it showed who he is. He is really a good player, like really good.
What was one more little thing you told him tonight after the round?
I told him, I hope we lose.
John Weldy said he was unaware that LSU went on a 16-0 run, that just concentrating on how you guys play and ignoring the other team. How does that jive with time and score considerations and that sort of thing?
We've struggled with that this year. I don't want him to look at the scoreboard, to be honest with you. It's my job to call timeouts and stop. You just play. And a lot of times, I don't want to look at the scoreboard. I knew what was going on there. I told him, I'm not calling a timeout. Nope. We got a lesson to learn here. And then they can start coaching each other. You know, that's what ended up happening. But again, he went back in and balled. He didn't. Now, the first one he short-armed, if you remember. He short-armed the first one, and I thought, uh-oh. Then he came back and he played.
John, for your birthday, you're 56. Aren't you getting a little old
40.
to make those,
I just turned 50, and it's.
Aren't you getting a little old to make some of those moves you were making on the side?
No, I've been working out, trying to lose some weight, and.
I think 40 points in the paint, that's pretty unusual against your guys.
Offensive rebounds, beat us to balls. But the last 3 games, people have scored on us. We got work to do. I mean, we really do. But that's, you know, that's why we do this.
How would it be if you have Anthony here?
That was great. That was great. He was funny. He talked to Carl after. He took him aside by himself to talk to him. But I told him he couldn't even have played on this team.
Yeah, what about you and Les Miles afterwards?
Yeah, he's a great guy. I've always been a huge fan of his. Not afraid to do things, try things. Loves all that goes along with his position. You know, disciplined guy. He knows, because I've grabbed him a few different times. When he's made some statements and done some things, I went up to him and he says, "You saw that?" Yeah. So I'll grab him at league meetings. He's an outstanding coach and a great guy. Just, he's salt of the earth, that guy.
Two more guys.
Better. For the first time out, I was stunned. He got tired, and they went at him. What they did is, and how they got that lead is, out of bounds plays and all pin downs, they just went right at him. So I had to get him out of the game, but that's fine. He'll be fine.
Last question.
Martin and Nicky.
They're really good. Martin was unbelievable. He had 19 at one point. I don't know what he ended up with, but he was killing us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.